Day one of the Design-Rama Design a Dashboard for Tracking Personal Finances. So dashboards are a bit tricky. It'd be beneficial to think about these from a mobile perspective as well as a laptop perspective, as well as potentially a large screen perspective where it may be next to multiple things. You could even go so far as to think about how this might impact a wearable. And what you'll do is think about the key things someone will want to see. You may want to go to other apps such as Mint or YNAB and think about what is beneficial for people to see on a daily, weekly, monthly basis from the perspective of tracking personal finances. And this could be personal finances in terms of checkings, savings, and potentially any debt instruments or debt that people are using. Define the key things someone would need to see relative to all those. So it could be spending trends, but it could just be balances, could be insights into budgets. These are anticipatory upcoming bills, may be beneficial. One of the big things in personal finance is debt to income ratios, and thinking about how people are burning up or burning down the money they have and the money they receive, either going into debt or accumulating savings. But you sketch some sort of wireframe and think about how information may be meaningfully conveyed every period that people check in. So if someone's checking in every day because they feel the need to, or if they're checking in weekly because they've gotten into a routine they think is in a good direction, they're confirming things. And think about the tough moments where someone hasn't seen it in a while and logs in to their app and may be startled about what they see or may have a big success there. But how can a dashboard support all of these moments in someone's life as they're tracking their personal finances? And then consider how data visualization could potentially support that. And that's not to say make everything into a graph or a progress bar or a chart or something like that, but think about those key areas where a more visual communication could be more impactful. A lot of times when we're talking about finance, we're talking about numbers, both positive and negative, and those are the things that are the most meaningful. But think about other areas. Maybe it is a long-term savings goal, and we just want to see progress toward it. So should be interesting. Included an article here about information dashboards and why they matter from IXDF. It's a fairly old article, but it's still very good, and it should be really helpful in coming up with ideas and thinking about sort of the pros and cons of how to build something like this and design something like this. So good luck with this. Dashboards are one of those highly requested things that a lot of times are not needed. Someone says we need a big dashboard, and ultimately what they need is maybe one or two things communicated to them in a moment. But it is good to get practice on them because there are times when they're needed. So take a look at it. Best of luck with this. Looking forward to seeing how everyone pulls this together. And we'll see you on day 2.